So today I'm going to talk about all of the fall and winter trends that I'm loving and what I'm planning on purchasing and all of that. I do 2 of these videos a year. I do my spring and summer trends that I'm loving, as well as my fall and winter trends that I'm loving. And the reason that I combine 2 seasons is because where I live, for those of you that don't know, we don't really experience seasons. I live in Miami, so you know, the weather doesn't really change from fall to winter, so that's why I'm combining the 2. And I know that I name these videos trends that I'm loving, but you'll see that a lot of the pieces are actually pretty timeless and they're not necessarily trends. I do include some like trendier pieces, obviously, but the majority of the pieces that I normally include in these videos aren't trendy at all. They're just things that I'm seeing everywhere at the moment that I am either planning on purchasing or that I just really love. Everything pleated. And this, along with a lot of other things that I'm going to mention in this video, are actually pieces that I wouldn't mind wearing year round. I love pleated pieces during the spring and the summer as well. But obviously for the fall and the winter, you just make it long sleeve, or you add a mock neck or a turtleneck to the piece. But just pleats in general, it's just like bringing textures into my outfits is one of my favorite things to do, because as most of you may know, I prefer very basic and like minimal pieces, and sometimes that can get very boring. So texture is one cool way to add dimension. So a trend that I've been seeing everywhere are collared tops, collared everything, collared long sleeves, collared sweaters, collared dresses, and honestly, I'm here for it. Some of them I think are cheesy and like too trendy and won't really like stand the test of time, but I've come across other ones that I think are done so well that would go with everything, not just now for like this fall and winter, but for future falls and winters and like future years. So I'm into it. I haven't purchased anything yet because I'm trying to narrow down like the perfect piece that I feel would like really stand the test of time, but I really love collared pieces. So this isn't necessarily like a trend. It's just something that I pull out every single fall and winter. And I am obsessed with cardigans. I love anything that I can just throw over my outfit. Anything that you can just wear a t-shirt and jeans and just like add a little dimension, I'm 100% here for. So this year in particular, I'm very into belted cardigans. So I'm on the hunt for like a perfect, sleek, minimal, clean cut line belted cardigan. And I also obviously love chunky cardigans, very long cardigans that you can wear like by itself as a dress. Literally every single kind of cardigan. This is just like a tighter fitting cropped cardigan, which looks so good with like baggier trousers. It's one of my favorite ways to wear tighter pieces. I do like more like masculine or baggier bottoms. And again, I'm gonna style everything in future videos. This is just like a list of things that I'm either gonna pull out of my closet or planning on purchasing for the season. So cardigans of all kinds. So sweater vests are everywhere, and honestly I don't hate it, but I don't know, I haven't really found one that I'm like, oh okay, like I can get behind that trend, but I'm on the fence about it. This next trend you guys have seen me do 1,010,000 times in so many of my videos, and it's throwing a cashmere sweater over my shoulders. And I'm still going to do this. I do this year round, and I think that it's a very cool way, like if you're scared to try a color, I think that's a very cool, elegant, like chic, interesting way to try a color out. So if you really like green or blue or whatever, but you don't really want to wear it like in your outfit because you prefer neutrals, I think that throwing something over your shoulders like a sweater or a cardigan or a chunky knit or whatever is a very cool way to test out colors. So Obviously, I have all of my neutrals and sweaters that I throw over my shoulders, but I do want to experiment with other colors. You guys know I really love green, so that's probably the next color of sweater that I'm gonna buy, or maybe like a navy or something, or like a deeper green, I don't know. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a cashmere sweater, just any long sleeve, anything ribbed or knitted, I'm here for. So for dresses, pretty much any dress, either mini, midi, or maxi. It's probably a style that I'm never going to get over. I think it's very timeless and very classic. Just a regular like knit, preferably ribbed, doesn't have to be, but just like a knit long sleeve dress. Definitely something that I either bring out every single fall and winter, especially during like the holiday season. And for this year, I'm really loving collared dresses. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the collared sweater or a collared dress, like a collared long sleeve dress. I don't know if I'm gonna do both. Not gonna get too into this one, but trousers of any kind, go to your nearest thrift store. You can watch the video that I did on style mistakes where I show you what I usually do with the trousers that I either buy or get from the thrift store. So I like to get oversized trousers, and I just get them altered. I cinch them at the waist. I wear them with sandals. I wear them with sneakers. I wear them with boots. It's just something that is here to stay, in my opinion. Like, if you find a good pair of trousers, preferably a little like either straight leg or wider leg, very, very long, I just love. And along with just regular trousers, just like wide leg comfy pants. So right now I'm wearing the ones by SLIT that I've talked about 300 times since I got them. They're just the most comfortable like knitted pants that I have ever put on my body. I'm tired of talking about them. I know you guys are tired of hearing about them, but this style, like by any brand, just very like wide leg, very long pants that sit nicely on the waist. Something that you can dress up or dress down, that you can wear with literally everything. And these obviously differ from a regular trouser, like a suit kind of trouser, because these are knitted. I feel like my style has kind of pivoted a little bit, like it has changed after staying home for like 7 months. My style has definitely gravitated a little bit more towards comfortable, like comfort above anything else. It doesn't get too cold here, but I don't care. I really don't care. I do not care. I will wear leather every fall and winter till the day that I die. I don't know. There's just something so Matrix about leather to me. Like a leather jacket or leather pants or leather blazer, whatever it is, like I love it. I think that it is very timeless. Obviously not really a trend, but for this fall and winter in particular, I really like more like straight leg pleather pants. So we've seen the very skinny ones, we've seen like the tapered leather pants, but for this year in particular, I think that I'm gonna opt for a like straighter leg pleather pant. Now I need to find some that fit right. It's a mission. It's a mission to find pleather pants that actually fit right and that don't make my thighs look like sausages, or that aren't too tight on my waist, or that don't make me sweat in all the wrong places. It's hard. It's a challenge, and I still haven't found the perfect pair. I will report it directly to you guys once I do find a pair that I really love. But that's what I'm personally on the hunt for, just like a straight leg pleather pant. I really like the ones by Simonette. I think that's how you pronounce the name of the brand. It's like a white stitched black pleather pant. Haven't received it yet. Don't know how it's gonna fit me. Not having high expectations for it at all, but I have hope. Just anything, a skirt, something like a oversized pleather Shirt, I bought one last year, which I really love. A dress, anything pleather to add a little bit of edge to your outfit, I'm 100% here for. Pinstripes, I'm very into it. Doesn't necessarily have to be like Beetlejuice vibes, but something subtle, preferably all black with like minimal thin white pinstripes. I personally like just like a wider fit, cinched at waist, very long trouser. I got some from the thrift store. I think personally it's timeless. Not everybody would think that, but I think that it's all in the way that you style it. So obviously if you're wearing pinstripe from head to toe, you might give off Beetlejuice vibes. I still think it can look very chic, but the way that I like to style it is maybe with a tank top or a tighter fitting long sleeve, and just like the pinstripe pants with like sneakers or boots or something. Pants or leggings that have that slit on the bottom. I got some from Totem or Toteme. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. I've seen people pronounce it both ways. They're just these leggings that came with a zipper that you can just unzip, and it gives like such a cool slit on the bottom. They're very, very long. I like wearing them with either a very long like oversized sweater or just a long regular button down shirt. And I think that it's such a cool twist to a regular legging. So boot cut or just very, very long jeans. I kind of touched base on this with the pants. Very into longer pants, but also jeans. So a lot of the jeans that I currently own are short. They're not very long. And I just want to start integrating more variation of length into my jean collection. I love jeans. Jeans are what I wear the most in my closet, and I just do not have a very good selection of very long jeans that I can wear with heels or heeled boots. So like I said before, doesn't get very cold here, which sucks because I can't live out my wonderful fall and winter dreams, but I still want to talk about the trends that I love. So chunky boots, love them. Not sure if I'm going to purchase some for myself. Another style of boots that I really love are knee-high boots. I do own a pair. I don't remember exactly where I got them or who they're by, but I do love them. I love knee-high heeled boots specifically to wear with dresses or like dressier outfits or tighter jeans just tucked in. I think that they're so versatile and so elegant, and I really think that it's something that is very timeless. I really love 80. If you guys haven't checked them out, they make some of my favorite boots. So I did purchase some ankle heeled boots from them for this season, but just any leather, either knee high or ankle. Sorry about the lighting situation right now. I'm working against the clock here and the light. Another thing that I'm really loving are loafers, specifically chunkier loafers. So again, not 100% sure if I'm going to dabble in this, but it is definitely a trend that I'm loving. I love the ones from Prada. I love some that I saw from Proenza. I do think that it is timeless. I just think you have to find the right pair, and you really have to be sure how you're gonna style it, like prior to purchasing it. I like regular loafers as well, but chunky loafers I just think look so much cooler. So obviously I don't think I could have made this video without talking about sneakers. Sneakers are probably my most worn shoe during the fall and the winter. They're so easy. They're very casual, which is kind of like my style most of the time. My most worn pieces are very basic and very like casual. So I love my high top black Converse or off-white or white Converse. I love my New Balances, my Asics. Those are all shoes that I wear year-round, honestly, but that I really wear during this time of year because it's just so much more casual and like easy than a boot or a flat. It just looks like you didn't try too hard, you know, like you're, even if your outfit is not super casual. You just throw sneakers on and it just looks like, you know, like you're not really trying, but you did kind of try. So like, I don't know. I love it. Again, not necessarily a trend, but just something that I do every fall and winter. So for accessories, I feel like my style doesn't really change year round. I'm still very into silver. I've been dabbling more into silver lately. These are from Love AJ, but I recently got some from a brand called, I'm gonna butcher this, but I think it's Bagatiba, Bagatiba. I don't know, but I'm obsessed with literally everything, and I got 2 pieces from them. So yeah, just anything kind of chunkier or more of a statement I'm very into, especially when I'm gonna be wearing a lot of long sleeve black ribbed either turtlenecks or mock necks. I just like having something that is still like dainty and elegant, but that makes a little bit more of a statement as opposed to something that you can barely see. Headbands year round. I'm also very into, I purchased some from Amazon. I just need to figure out how to style it because I've only worn them to work out to like hold the sweat on my head and prevent the sweat from falling into my eyes. But just the regular like yoga headbands, I really like the way that it looks. Just picture this for a second. Just like chunkier earrings, cool, very dark sunglasses, and just like a yoga headband. The only thing is, I don't know if it's gonna look good with my wavy or curly hair. That looks very good on people who have straight hair. I haven't tried it on my wavy or curly hair. I don't know, but very into it. I don't know. You guys will see me if I end up styling it outside of working out, but that's like, it's the vibe that I have. So I feel like I mentioned this in every other video, but green, just green. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get picked up on camera, but this kind of like Land Rover, is it Land Rover that has like this green, but like the true green, like foresty green, I'm very into. So whether it's a sweater or a headband, this is green. You can't really tell. It's like a little bit of a darker green, but a purse, you guys know, year round. Like I find little ways to integrate it into my wardrobe. For bags, I'm always gonna love my crossbody bags, or you know, my very like small bags. But lately, even for the spring and summer, I've been loving bigger bags. So I talked about tote bags recently. Still love like canvas tote bags, but also love leather tote bags or just like bigger bags in general. Doesn't have to be like a huge tote bag or like a huge hobo bag, but just even if it has a longer strap, just something that's a little bigger, like a bucket bag or something that I can fit a lot of things into. So yeah, I don't really have anything that I'm obsessed with lately in the outerwear department because it's not something that I'm wearing, you know, very often, unless I'm traveling or something, or unless it's like actually very cold outside. But yeah, I just wanted to narrow it down to the pieces that I'm really loving and the categories that I like actually want to either purchase or wear during this time of year. So obviously, as time passes, like if there's other trends that I like, I'll let you guys know. As I start purchasing things, I'll let you guys know. I will do styling videos and stuff like that, so just stay tuned for future fall and winter content. So let me know what other kinds of fall and winter videos you guys want to see. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.